Hi, I'm Zinn Fromm, author of Sweet Survival, Tales of Cooking and Coping, published by Greenpoint Press. And this is Jessica Wolf.
I was the editor of this book and also a writer. Laura and I have worked together for a long time.
When I grew up, my mother was and is a fantastic cook, and but my parents had a terrible marriage. And so at the end of the day, we had these wonderful meals, but there was always this chaos in the background, and they subsequently got divorced. And so I grew up thinking, well, you know, when all hell breaks loose, you can still go into the kitchen and stabilize everything. So I find that cooking is a coping method. You know, I mean, there's many coping methods in the world, but to me, it's, you know, a fairly easy one. The book is essentially a memoir with recipes, but you could also call it a cookbook with essays. And I had been writing about cooking and coping for Huffington Post, and also writing a memoir about my father's family. Okay, I'm gonna give people a bunch of recipes. They're not gonna be too hard, and they're really gonna work.
One of the things that I credit this book for is making cooking so accessible to somebody like me. I hated cooking when I first started this book. And Laura used to call me a reluctant cook, but I was actually a hostile cook. And over the course of reading Laura's essays over and over again, I turned into a cook. I went from a person who loathed being in the kitchen to somebody who just wanted to be in there because it relaxed me.
Mostly I get recipes from other people. I would like to say that I come up with all these recipes by myself, but it's not true. I get them from friends, I get them from friends' mothers. My own mother has given me fantastic recipes.
It's a love letter, I think, to all the people in her life who inspire her to cook, and I was just, as a writer, I was very moved by it. Among the 40 essays, there's material in there that's very funny, like laugh out loud funny. There's material in there that's very moving. She writes, as far as I'm concerned, flawlessly about food.
I look at this book as a way for people to, like, hopefully laugh, hopefully, you know, feel somewhat moved by whatever it is I've described, and have something to eat at the end.
I just have to say, I'm learning a lot right here and now. I'm not kidding. I've learned quite a bit.
Really?
Just right now, yeah.
Really?